Hi all, it's Piotr. Today, let's have a quick look at one of my newest omnibuses, All New X-Men by Brian Michael Bendis. I love this cover by Alex Ross, that is why I have this over the other one. Look how beautiful it looks, according to me at least. Here we have All New X-Men, Brian Michael Bendis, with Magic and Kitty Pryde. And what it contains. It's not containing everything. We have All New X-Men 1 through 15 and 1841, plus Guardians of the Galaxy 11 through 13. The missing part we'll have in Omnibus about Uncanny X-Men, also by Brian Michael Bendis. Let's see under the Dusk jacket. And this is what we have under the Dusk jacket. Beautiful cover. It's an art from number 5 of All New X-Men, issue number 5. Take a look how rich history we have. Transformation when Phoenix took over the body. He created itself as a Phoenix, Jean Grey. We have the wedding, Inferno, Onslaught, X-Men, Apocalypse the 12, the fight to free Cyclops, in New X-Men from Grant Morrison, the kiss, the fight with Xorn. Great art for sure. And you are wondering if there is an eye. Yes, we are in the middle, so yes, we have an eye. And let's go inside. Quick look. This action here happens after Avengers versus X-Men, when New Mutants started to show up, but according to Beast, what Cyclops did was wrong, is wrong even now, and he thinks, why not I just bring the original 5 from the past? So they showed Cyclops that he is wrong. But in the meantime, Beast is taking another transformation, mutation if you prefer. Here we have Cyclops, Magneto, Emma Frost. A lot is going on. Here we have the original 5, the young versions. I must say that from the concept for this storyline, even we put aside that Beast almost destroyed the time continuity in Marvel, well, it was cool. In my opinion, I have read this in single issues a lot some times ago. I would say that more than half of the issues are really solid. Battle for the Atom, that is not presented in this omnibus, not so much, because I don't like what they did in this storyline. Black Vortex, also we have this in some issues. Here we have the Wolverine meeting the young team. We have Iceman also, and Beast going down when his mutation starts to kick on again. What is my most favorite of this old stuff is the meeting of young and old Cyclops. When did revolution? When did it become a revolution? Then we have this. I love this sun, how it was built, prepared, and this is also amazing according to me at least. In the middle of this old Jean Grey, two Cyclops fighting. Remember that original older Cyclops is having a problem with his powers after Avenger vs. X-Men and being consumed by Phoenix Force. And Jen is still trying to recover from what is going on with her powers. Here we have the all new X-Men number 5. The transformation of Beast. And young Jen learns from, as you can see, he learns what really happened with her future self. And she's shocked. And here we have the Beast, young Beast and older Beast. This is the transformation of our older Beast. There's a lot going on here with cool art. Angel meeting his young self in this period. In this period, as you could remember, Angel was after Uncanny X-Force issues when his mind was blank slate, we can say that, what he did in that series. But Mystique also plays a role here. Is it real Captain America or not? Well, you will find out later on. We have at least one major storyline that I really, really love, and that would be the trial of Jean Grey. We have additionally Uncanny Avengers meeting with kids, and the meeting between Jean Grey and Wanda Maximoff, what she told, screaming to Wanda what she did to mutant population. So a lot is going on, as you can see. And we also have Reverend. So cool that this all history of original X-Men was here previously presented. And here we have the trial of Jean Grey. I don't know why, but I really like this situation. Here we have the grand meeting of cosmic empires. What happened, what are they need to do, what are they planning to do. So it's really cool. It's 6-part storyline with Guardians of the Galaxy, so I would say that it's worth reading. Beautiful art. Beast. Look how amazing those arts can be. Archangel. So you are looking for interesting entrance to X-Men, and you know something about them. It could be for you, but I advise to read at least Avenger vs. X-Men to know why, how, what is going on. Maybe the most controversial stuff I would say in this whole storyline was when Jen read the mind of Bobby. Let me find it. It was almost at the end. Oh, here we have, it's not complete, only some chapters of Black Vortex with extra upgrades for powers, but with really interesting art, at least for me. Hala in ruins. Here we have, this is the strangest, this is something very strange for me to that they did it that way. Bobby, you are gay. The way Jen Grey did that out of the blue, strange. But if you recollect all his partners during all those years, his behavior, well, but still it was done poorly, very poorly. And then we need to wait all the way to Uncanny X-Men by Bendis, to, as you can see, to be concluded in Uncanny 600. We have here the bonus stuff. A lot of this bonus stuff we can find here. And I really appreciate that Omnibus has give us the art bonus stuff. That is the purpose of the Omnibus, at least for me, to have this old bonus stuff, not always only a cover. Sketches, Alex Ross. X-Men discussion document by Brian Michael Bendis. It will be great time to reread this again. As I told you before, not whole Omnibus is great in regards of storylines. Most of it, 50% or 60% is, or even 70 we can say, it's okay, fine for all the readers of mutants. But some of them are, well, no, not for me. But if you look at this as whole, well, I would say it's interesting to read this, to discover about new X-Men, all new X-Men, the young kids from the block going into the future to meet present time Cyclops and learn all about what happened, decisions that Cyclops did to preserve the mutant population. And not only they jump into the future, but the future versions of them in the storyline Battle for the Atom, they jump back in time. So it will be in Uncanny X-Men Omnibus, it should be there, and we will see. But for me, not everything here is fabulous, great, etc. But it's really interesting to have this, to learn how young Jean Grey discovers all this, her powers again, the trial of her. It's really cool, at least for me, with this beautiful cover by Alex Ross.